Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to take a minute and have maybe a little bit of a philosophy discussion with you guys. I made a video on a Nikon M-223 1:4 power with the BDC reticle, and that was my scope. It was my first purchase. I really liked the scope at first. It seemed of high quality and it seemed to fit the bill and all those types of things. I bought the Burris Pepper mount, the QD version for it, which is like 13 ounces or something like that, I believe. Heavy mount. Anyway, I bought this on eBay. $280 shipped. It's used, but it's like new. The guy was just a real casual commercial type shooter. Upgraded, didn't need it no more. So sold it, and sold it to me, and I'm really liking this. I'll tell you what, I think that the 1:4 scopes are kind of worthless. I think that anything you can do with a 1:4, you could do with a red dot and iron sights. And I also really didn't enjoy how 4 power, I could kind of see a clear reticle, but if I was at 3, 2, and 1 powers, it was such a fine line that I honestly couldn't even pick it up to see clearly anything. It just seemed like a regular crosshair. Those circles are so small, and my eyes are maybe not the best. I wear glasses, I'm not gonna lie. So a little bit on me, but I just wanted to try this because I felt like I was wanting more magnification when I needed magnification. You know what I mean? Like, I have a 600-yard reticle built into the scope, and you want to try to use it. I'm going to 300 yards, and the 4 power just didn't feel like it was enough of what I wanted. Like, I want to be able to see people's face. I want to see the detail. I couldn't even really do it. So I picked this up instead. This is the 2-8. It's in amazing condition, so I have no complaints there. It seems to work just fine, so no complaints there either. It came also with this M223 XR, which is the 20 degrees of slope built into it. And I really wanted the 8 power magnification. I'm really excited for trying the 8 power magnification on the range. I feel like it's going to give me exactly what I want. 3 to 9 is maybe just as good, but I figured why, okay, if this scope really can only use the BDC reticle if it's at max power, so 9 power, I get it, that works because it's better for going 300 yards, but, or even past that, you know, 500 yards, 600 yards, 9 power seems pretty good. I kind of run into this philosophy of wanting a lot of field of view, and I have used other higher power scopes before, like the 12 power, and it seems like it's really hard for an amateur like myself to engage a target and then stay in the scope to acquire a new target. You have to, you know, come off, remove your cheek weld, find it with your eyeballs, pull the rifle to your face, kind of, sort of, you know what I mean? And then re-guide yourself on target again. So I'm really hoping that this is going to be exactly what I want and need. I really like the idea of the BDC reticle because it gives you the yardage, so it'll have your elevation, and then you can just kind of Kentucky windage and wing it. Or, you know, you can dial it in if you felt like you were savvy enough to. I really don't feel a need to. I would probably just start, you know, using follow-up shots to make the steel ring or whatever, you know. That's kind of my idea of it. Just wanted to kind of discuss the reasons why I don't really think that 1:4 power is really all it was cracked up to be when they came out with them. I get it with the really slim unibody design, and then this thing right here is thin up front, so it's one less thing that's harder to break. I understand that. That seems really cool. But fuck that, dude. I mean, it didn't do anything well. You know, I can't use it on 1 power because the fucking crosshairs are like invisible. So it's like you're looking down a fucking blank tube. That was my personal experience. And again, I don't have the world's best eyes. So it is what it is. I didn't really enjoy trying to use it as any kind of a reflex sight because of the eye relief. It's nothing like using a red dot. It's nothing like using iron sights. It's a scope. It looks really weird unless your eyeball is directly behind that bitch. And I am not really comfortable with the idea of running around on one magnification. So the use of the scope is kind of done. It's kind of gone. You know what I mean? With this, I could see maybe like, hey, I'm taking some time or some prepared shots, you know, and then maybe if things get wonky, you can like dial it down to 5, and you can still kind of see a good little crosshair and just kind of wing it from there, you know, if you needed that kind of amount of field of view. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get the 45-degree offset. So I'm going to go scope 8 power, probably never move it, and then anything else is iron sights. And that seems to me the best thing. I wish Nikon, I wish Bushnell, I wish Weaver would make a whole line of scopes that was exactly the magnification, not adjustable. Just give me the best quality fucking scope at 6 power. Give me the best possible fucking scope, 7 power. Give me the best possible fucking scope you can make, first focal plane, 8 power, 9 power, 10 power. Why the fuck are they not doing this? It seems stupid. Give a guy all the options. I mean, this fucking variable shit is cool, but it's most of the time, if you can get an affordable one, it's second focal plane and all that silly shit, and the quality's there and it can break and this and that. I want an 8 power fucking scope, dude, and it seems fucking difficult to get an 8 power fucking fixed scope. I know Super Sniper was making them for a while, and I fucking missed the boat on that, and I fucking regret it. So, anyway, this is the next best thing. I really wish this would have been fixed 8 first focal plane. That would have been perfect. I would have been all over it. Can't complain though, the price. You basically like buying the scope at a discount on, you know, you're buying the used scope on eBay. You're basically getting a new scope that's discounted with a free mount. That's kind of how it works out. And I really enjoy that value. And, you know, you pick your right auction and your right seller, and bada bing, bada boom, you get lucky like me. And this thing obviously made it out to a square range like 2 or 3 times because it's basically like new. And he sent it well. I asked him to package it well, and he sure as hell did. So I made out like a banshee, you know, pretty good savings there. I know you can get these new for about $300 and then $15 shipped. So $315 you can get a new one, and then these are $65 ish. You could probably score a mega deal if you got lucky on eBay for like 50, something like that. And good luck to you guys. But I will tell you this: I'm really not a big, huge fan. After a lot of use of the 1-to-4s, I feel they leave you wanting when you have 4 power magnification and they're giving you a reticle to go 300, 400, 500. Built in, and you want to actually go to the square range and go 300, 400, 500, 600 yard, and it's like you can't see shit. So you can't engage the 400, 500 yard targets because you really can't fucking see shit. And that's how I feel about it. So now you're getting my spiel. I think this is probably going to be a better solution. I'm talking out of my ass right now because it's not after use. I know. I just wanted to get a video that's fun and maybe some guys could see.